endlessly searching for an original sound.
Like, I could do that with Miko at the con, but there'd be way too much of a chance that we'd end up on camera.
Mm.
Alright, I think we left off at this one. Yeah, that seems like the right number. It's been a while since we got to play this. I've been wanting to do more of this, guys. We just got busy with finishing Dread X and everything. But I finished my next Let's Play for the main channel, which I'm using just for, members right now. So we can, when the quarry goes on sale, we can do that, because I really want to play that game. But I don't like the price.
Date.
Same.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
That is a serious breach of police
So
code.
that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom.
And let's not forget, you left her ass there and ran like a pussy-ass bitch.
Yep, you ran off like a wussy.
And I just...
I mean, would it have been worse if he took a stick and started poking it?
That's something we would have done.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Oh, she's dead.
But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother.
I want to say I forgot that we went back in time and everything like that, so the fact we're having this combo again mildly freaks me out. I'm like, wait, didn't we do this?
I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Oh, just shut up and go to hell.
Ooh, Oolong looks good. Diablo 4 confirmed for next year.
Ah. That's assuming it would last that long.
Yeah, I saw so far I've seen people's reactions going, after what you did with the mobile game, really?
Oh yeah, that was one of the funniest press conferences I've ever seen when they tried to announce a Diablo mobile game and every single person in the crowd went like, is this a joke?
Wait, don't you guys have cell phones?
You're an idiot.
No, even better, have you seen the reviews of the thing? It's got one of the lowest scores in history for mobile games.
That doesn't fucking surprise me one bit.
Yeah, Cham's sending me, guys, the Xbox conference, because I wanted to stream it, but I wasn't here in time, so he's watching it for me, and we might do a conference, everybody, later on we might do one of the conferences, because people, I know, want us to do the id conference, Bethesda, and, the PC Gamer one, because Night Dive is doing something.
Yeah, he invited me over there, but I said, yeah, I don't really feel like listening to Xbox and Bethesda.
Yeah, no, I want to hear what Night Dive is doing, because they're the ones that remaster older games. Like, they did, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream and stuff like that. I'm curious to see what the next set of games they're doing. Because I know, there's been a huge uptick of people wanting, like, the, Discworld game to be remastered, which, God, I wish. That would be so great. Because then I wouldn't have to use that fucking DOS box. That would be so great. I need to hear my Eric Idle as Rincewind.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought.
Well, shit.
Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Well, wait, it's no big deal, I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
At least the receptionist is back. Hi there, girl. We can't get cock-blocked by a 12-year-old this time.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you. But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you?
You
if
could try
don't mind me
pornography.
I
Right?
turned 36 this year.
Damn. There's plastic surgery there.
asking? You're kidding.
Excuse me, you can be going on 36 and still look really good.
Yeah, she seems like the type that definitely had work done for shits and giggles.
Oh, that chest.
Yes.
Maybe that nose.
The hair, definitely.
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive.
Definitely colored.
You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kind of like that.
Is there a timeline when we're gonna end up banging this
He
one?
looks
I kinda
so
like you.
pissed. Look at him, he looks
but
so
there
fucking
is
pissed.
one little thing you should know about me. I'm a
Please don't tell me you have a
reptilian.
dick.
Is
What?
that going to be a problem?
What?
You're,
What's a
you're a
reptilian?
lizard woman?
A reptilian humanoid alien.
Oh,
Are
god
we-
damn it.
Are we
Shut
doing?
the fuck up.
Are
We're
we
not
doing
going into that.
V?
We're not going. No. They're not talking about V. They're talking. Well, they might be talking about V, but there's also the whole like online thing about like how reptile people rule the world.
Yeah, I know about that, but like as soon as she said that, my first thought was the V miniseries, the original one. I haven't seen the
Yeah.
newer one.
Yeah, don't watch that.
They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yep.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
No, it's not. You can turn it into whatever you
Too
want.
bad.
I don't give a shit if that's lizard pussy. You go after that.
Right? Date, she's into you. Bang them titties.
God, if only this was an X-rated game.
They seem so much like they want to make one.
I mean, they definitely have the foreplay down.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
Oh, come on. She couldn't be any more
glad.
screaming it.
You people are stupid.
Yep.
She's recording a podcast right now. Looking at her schedule, it should end soon.
I mean, yeah, the voice is annoying, but come on. You can ignore that. You get the rest of that. Come on. Man, the devs like to cock block.
Date, look! A little stink bug! Yay! A stink bug!
What is it with you and bugs? Iva has a tendency to get excited about bugs.
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
I want to go to the ramen place and the Daojin store.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
Only to you.
If
Wait
I
a
were
minute,
writing
wait a minute,
light
wait a
novel,
minute.
that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
How? What?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What? No, that's how you write a noir scene, you stupid little fucker. What is
I
wrong
think
with
we-
him?
I think the only thing he knows is hentai and maid bars.
I could show this entire part to a bunch of hentai writers and they'd be pissed at him.
Just because the people that write the hentai are smart doesn't mean the people that read it are.
This is true. This is true. Sadly, I know this from experience.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
Fanfics.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone?
No. The pussy posse was with him.
Someone was with him. A man.
Why is he not answering her question? It's a police investigation, you little fucker.
A woman.
Because he's a douche.
Um,
And there you go. It was a woman.
Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
You son of a bitch!
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess.
Hey, kid, have you heard what an accomplice is? Just saying.
It's called accessory.
Okay, whatever. One of the two words.
You're right.
I'm not a cop.
Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly.
If she ends up being the big bad murderer, I might actually lose my mind laughing. Because then all I think of is an e-thought going off on a murder spree. Mike, I have an idea for a game.
Oh god, what the fuck are we doing now?
An e-thought that goes on a murdering spree.
A what?
An e-thought, you know, one of the girls that paints themselves on streams while they're naked and shit. An OnlyFans girl.
I don't think I can build a one-shot out of that.
I was gonna try to pitch it as a game.
It could work.
I gotta go message some people later.
Just try and make fun of a bunch of existing e-thoughts and make their bodies look terrible. Or
Exactly what I was planning.
Or create your own character so people can do what they do in that WWE game and make abominations of God.
Oh my god, yes! If anyone makes video games, contact me. I have an idea that I'll forget by the end of this.
She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
They do.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
I was thinking of telling a taco bar. I have his I'm open in the other window. So now we know that Iris definitely was with him, which we didn't know before.
That one is called Lying, Wishing, Marking Demons.
How the fuck do you know its name?
Well, the other thing, though, is that, like, since we're taking a different pathway here, maybe because we took a different pathway, because in the other one, Renju was alive. He didn't die.
Well, he's still not
So-
dead yet. We don't know what's going on with him. He's still missing.
No, he's dead. We found his corpse, remember?
Oh, right. Right. It's been a while since we played this, and I have the memory
Yeah.
of the goldfish.
Yeah, we found him hanging up in the maid bar there.
So it might actually be Iris is just a giant murderer, and it makes me giggle.
I mean, she could be a homicidal maniac. Maybe she shot her mom. We don't know. Regardless, so in the other timeline, he was alive. So it's possible that Iris didn't meet with him in the other timeline, but she did meet with him here. So I don't know. We're gonna have to keep going to find out.
Lemonscape.
It,
That is such a
it
terrible
looked
name.
like boobs.
Oh, that's Runedoyer.
Who is that?
You're not gonna tell us? Okay.
Looks like pornography.
I mean, it is a modeling office.
Yes.
Is there anything else I need to do around here? Do you need to answer? Okay.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block.
We haven't done Oda's route yet. I've had a lot of people say that we'll like Oda's route. We haven't gotten to the ability to do that yet.
And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. And it was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Fanfic writer.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. And it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block.
What have you
And I
written
know I'm not
since
the
then?
only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
That makes your leaps in logic make no sense, sir. Look at Bill Cosby.
Oh no!
Okay, Bill Cosby was the family man for like 50 years, and then they found out he was drugging and raping people. Okay, it can happen. That's why
What?
you should never meet your heroes.
Weren't a lot of those girls like, didn't they okay it or something?
Oh, they all wanted to have sex with him, and none of them just agreed to be drugged.
Okay. And that's how a cult starts. Hey, you're not leaving my cult. I already told you that.
No. That's not how it could. No. Jared Leto starts a cult. That's how a cult starts. Look at that one. Bill Cosby didn't have a cult. He just had...
It would have been funnier if Bill Cosby had a cult.
I feel like that would have ended in like a Jim Jones situation.
I mean, he already liked drugging people.
Yeah, but it's different when you don't wake up from the drugs.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
You kind of have to. This is a
Do it
police
for Iris.
investigation.
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
Fuck
I
off.
went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Where the hell did she come from?
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Iris, are you killing people? Are you dancing on their corpses?
All right, we're gonna grill you.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Should I save, I wonder? Let's see. Maybe I should just in
Can
case.
you?
Yep. So I don't know if this might affect if we get any questions wrong or if we, if anything like that, so.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
I have a
Up.
thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
You bitch.
She isn't lying.
Not
Well, she's very good at
necessarily.
lying.
We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
Thank you.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
She is an actress.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night.
That's a strong
If
term.
Iris' story is true, she
You know what I
couldn't
mean.
have done it.
There is another possibility. Even
Yeah,
if
stab her
Iris
in the
was
eye.
at home, she could have killed Renju.
How?
You mean...
Oh. Dragged his body there.
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris' mom had connections to Renju too.
Uh-oh, is
Tony
Iris'
did
mom the
mention that
murderer?
yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Well, then we can ask her after this.
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes? Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before.
You're an idiot.
Especially with important people being there.
You're an idiot. My God, she would kill her own career if given the chance. If that's really what, if that's true, she's an idiot.
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura. At 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true. I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
Huh? Okay, that's weird.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I
Okay,
had a
to be
podcast to
fair.
record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
You know, other than the dead person.
Yeah. I mean, I can kind of see not knowing that you have to tell the police if you were the last person to see him or could have been. But I still call bullshit on what she's saying.
Am I
I
a
don't.
suspect?
She's
Sorry.
also an idiot, remember?
It's
This is
fine,
true.
Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see,
Okay, I can't get out of this one, so I gotta get this right, I guess.
Get it right. Iris
Renju's
could've killed
estimated
Renju
TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope.
Yeah, you don't have to be very strong to be able to do that, right?
Well, the question is while he was awake, so sedation would probably be the next option, because if he was
The
sedated...
autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzodiazepine in Renju's body. This drug is commonly used as a sedative. It is likely that Renju was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death.
Right, so she could have drugged him and then strangled him.
a heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But
Use a
with a
machine.
little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
Okay, let's see. The
I
oil
would
drums?
I would assume oil drum, but have to get the description first to make sure.
The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket. The type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
So you could have used that as a counterweight and gotten him lifted up, but I don't know if that's what they're gonna... If we use that, I wonder if that's what they're gonna point out. You want to
Well,
try
here's
it?
here's the other thing: is what else do we have here that would also do it? I don't think there's anything else there other than the oil drum that would be able to make sense in that situation.
Yeah, let's quickly look at this and see if it might say
Renju's
anything.
corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter.
Could
The
we...
wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
All right, so it can't be the oil drum because the oil drum wasn't used to hang him. It was the beer keg.
So should we do the discovery of Renju's body?
It might be the only thing that we have.
Yeah, because the weight's not going to really matter because we've already proven she wouldn't be able to lift him up.
That's the only thing I can think of.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that,
Probable.
you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But
You're a
there is
murderer.
one
You're
more
going to
thing.
jail.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If
Okay,
Iris
now we
is
have
the
the oil
culprit,
drums.
how did she move the body?
Okay,
drums.
yep,
Hey!
definitely.
I know. You're
Shouldn't
going
you
to
be
say you
talking
couldn't
about
have
this in
moved a
another room?
160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
That one's easy, the oil drums.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's something
Oh, we gotta
else.
We gotta have 2 things. All right, so how did she transport the body? So where Renju was murdered, maybe? Or no, elevator record.
Let's look
might
at the
be good.
elevator.
Sunfish Pocket is located on the 2nd floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the 2nd floor only once. At 8:55 p.m. The total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
Okay. So his weight was 160 something plus the weight of the barrel itself, which I think it said was 44 pounds when it was empty. So then add her onto it. She's probably around 100 pounds. So that would make sense as the elevator record because it has the weight. So it would be somebody around her weight.
Maybe. Nope. Maybe the watch, because we found it inside
I
there.
know this watch. It's Renju's favorite. I found it inside an oil drum at Sunfish
Yeah,
Pocket.
you're right. Yeah, they're going to use
That
you can
means-
use the watch because it will combine with the oil drum to prove that he was in the oil drum.
Shouldn't you have that in an evidence bag?
Normally, yes.
You know what this is? It's Renju's
It-
favorite watch.
They didn't want
This
to
was
animate the
discovered
episode.
inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
Not
You
late
could
at
have
night.
put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
My magic eyeball. Shut up.
Yep.
You know who did it.
Now, granted, we're not saying
Anyway.
that she did it.
Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Oh, here we go. Now it's going to be the elevator record.
Where is this coming from?
If
You're
only
fat.
you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
That's it, bitch. Call for a lawyer.
Oh, we got 3 of them. Okay, so elevator records is 1.
Okay.
Previous, here are others. Alright, so, well, that's the elevator record. So we have Renju's autopsy report, which should give his weight, I believe.
You are trying to prove that the suspect weighed around 105 pounds.
Oh,
Your thinking is correct, but you need better evidence.
okay. So you want they want exactly this one, which I don't think we've actually listened to this one.
Oh,
Okay, fine. Fuck you. Renju weighs approximately 160.
Okay. And
Well,
then,
no, we know that's not enough.
and
Calm
then
down.
the oil drum, I guess, because the oil drum, it lists the weight.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the 2nd floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the 2nd floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310,
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
now this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However,
Bitch, you did it.
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
I'm going to self-destruct inside your eye socket
There
now.
are several
Bye!
cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
You can do that, but you still couldn't hack a little girl's cell phone. I'm not letting this one
What?
go.
Plot!
It's such a stupid thing.
I know, but it's always because plot.
It's like in movies. Speaking of, I just watched Little Girl Down. I think it's called Little Girl Down the Lane that had Jodie Foster in it. That's a pretty good fucked up movie.
Oh, yeah, no, it's extremely fucked up.
Martin Sheen is so. Oh, I hate him in that movie so much.
That was when he was still a drug addict and an alcoholic.
I mean, he's good at acting in it. I hate what he did to the
Oh,
the
no.
hamster.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware.
I
I'm
like
just
that
saying.
Joe Bob immediately let everybody know, because apparently Twitter exploded with that it was like the hamster didn't get hurt and got adopted out after the movie. Then he went on a rant. How come people can get killed, but if an animal gets killed, everybody wants the director's neck? Hold on. We're having a small recording. Hold on, we're having a small issue.